Hey everybody, what's going on? This is ZDOG and today we are making biscuits and gravy. Oh yeah. So we have 2 pounds of Jimmy Dean original sausage. And for this we are leaving big chunks. You can see the big chunks. We had to have a little bit of oil added to it because it was pretty lean sausage. So here's what we need for gravy. You don't need to go out to the store and buy gravy mix, no. What you need is the oil that's in there. We're going to keep the oil inside of this, okay? Yes, we are. Then you're going to end up getting coarse black pepper. This stuff is very good. You're going to want that. Flour, okay? And then you're going to want milk. Now, you can use whole milk. I use 2%. And nothing wrong with that. What we're going to do when this is done, we're going to take and we're going to drain out the oil, grease from the sausage. And we're going to put it inside that tray. We're going to hold it over there. So give me a minute. I'll be right back. All right, now you see that we have the grease down in there. Sausage has been moved over. Now what you're going to want to do is take yourself a little bit of flour, guys, just a little bit, not too much, little measuring cup. I'm going to put that in there like this, inside that grease, just like that. Not that difficult to do. Take your spatula and move it around in there. This is going to be interesting because this is where the flavor is going to get. This is where all that flavor is going to get to. Mix it up real good. Don't let it sit down in the bottom. Get it all in there real nice, and this will be good. This will be good. Now it's going to have a real nice color. Go over here, get yourself some milk, right? See how that's boiling up right there? Get yourself some milk, throw inside of that. And I'd say probably about a half a cup will be good to start with. Just about a half a cup. Now this is going to be your gravy, guys. This will be your gravy to start off with. You got all that chunky stuff down in there. It'll break up. Some of that sausage, I didn't get it all. Now, add yourself a little bit more flour. Not too much. You'll see it. This will make your gravy. Now, I'm going to show you something. Some of you guys need to do it to your own taste. I got a family of 4 here I'm making this for. Yeah, figure out which side is which. That'll do. A little bit of pepper. Now, I'm making this. This will be spread out. Coarse black pepper is very, very spicy. It is the kind that you would get over at the store. Now you see how that's starting to thicken up right there, and it will too. It'll thicken up. So keep that milk handy. Keep adding that milk in there. Some people like their gravy real thin. I'm not about that thin stuff. I like my gravy to be thick. I want it to stick to my bones, you know what I mean? Check that out. Mix that up in there. Now, give me a second. Give me a second. We'll get this all mixed up in here. Look good. And I'll show you what it looks like. If you're having a hard time with your gravy getting too thick, take your spatula, lay it down flat, and mix it up. It'll go. Add a little bit more. You're going to use about a half a gallon of milk. I'm just being real. About a half a gallon. I think I got myself. Now, what's going to be really interesting is that this is just going to keep on getting thicker and thicker. We got that flour in there. I'm going to use a little bit more. little bit slower, mix that up, because it's going to divide itself. It'll spread itself about. Yeah, and it'll thicken itself up real good in there. Yeah, that gravy's going to be nice. It's already starting to look good. It's got that brown color from that sausage oils and all that grease down in there. Got that black pepper cooking into it. Let me show you what that looks like real good. Look at that. You see? That's how it's starting to really keep on mixing. Keep on mixing. If it's still too thin, turn that heat up just a little bit. And it'll boil itself in there. Yeah, this is going to be good. Now, like I said, this is based on the size of your family. So take that spatula and push that down in there. How I'm doing this, what that's doing is breaking up those clumps. Clumps of flour that got mixed in there. And you just mix it around in there like that. It's really a fun way to do it. And it tastes just as good as that gravy mix you buy in that packet. Actually better. And what I want to do, I'm going to add just a little bit more milk. About that much. And then I'm going to add a little more. Look at that sausage, man. Ain't that sausage just, isn't that lovely? Add just a little bit more of this flour in there. Not too much. Because it'll thicken up on its own. Now I put that milk in there. I'm moving all this stuff around. It's starting to boil. It'll thicken up on its own. Yeah. And a lot of that will actually break up when you put the sausage back in. Yeah, it really will. So, put you all back over here for just a minute. Let's get that all mixed up. Alright, so I got that sausage back. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to gradually move that sausage in there. I'm just going to keep on stirring it. And all that sausage, the more you stir it, the more that other stuff will break up in there. It won't be so thick. It looks like it's not going to work out, but it will. It will. It'll all break up. Yes, it will. And it'll all look real good whenever we're done. Yes, so. It's real thick. You could, if it gets too thick, add just a little bit more milk. Like I said, you're going to want about a half a gallon of milk altogether. And just add that in there. It's real good. It looks like it's going to thin out, but believe it or not, it all works out. It's all good stuff. And take that and just push it all down. And break up those clumps that are in there. It's real good. Alright, so that sausage should fill that plate real nice. And something that you want to watch as well is watch those biscuits. Just to make sure, give yourself a good old little taste test, and if that doesn't work, then try adding more. Alright, so we have finally end of our process. If you don't like how it tastes without salt, you can add salt and add to flavor. And that is how you do it, guys. That is gravy. And then got yourself some biscuits, and that's it, guys. Bon appetit.